Hey, you customers, it's me, the Pizza Man. This is not my main video of the day. I just would like to make a video about this because this is a bit of a interesting situation. So, it involves people, two people specifically that I want to point out here that are the important ones. We've got the creator of that one game that I played the other week, the Piggy the VHS Archives remake. And we have Pixel9, the original creator of Piggy the VHS Archives. He is an awesome guy, but personally I think the other one is too. But here's where the issue resides, right? So I have my video pulled up right here. Ignore my bloody for you. I don't know what this is about. I think it's a controversy video. I made this video. The VHS Archives is the new remake, Roblox Piggy. I've actually got the game linked in the description. Got a few of these weird videos on the side. Anyways, digressing to the point here. Even Pixel9 worked on that too. Crazy stuff. We go down a little bit. We will see that there is a few comments here. I'm going to get to specifically this one right here. I have a question. Pix clearly didn't say that he wanted to, or they didn't want or allow remakes. Why do it anyway? So if you don't remember, Pixel9 specifically didn't really want remakes of the VHS Archives to exist, because if you guys didn't know, the original game's cancelled, and I'm pretty sure it's not even playable at the minute, which is incredibly unfortunate. I'll get into that in a little bit of what I think about the whole situation. I think it's rather unfortunate, but I can partially see why. Maybe he just don't like the project, so he's like, I don't know why he'd do it. Okay, so I had a few other things to say. As you can tell here, I have a green screen open. This is about to where I'm going to do my Piggy OST for Chloe, that little visualizer there. If I, like I said, as you can see, I've put Piggy VHS Archives up. If you can drag them into view, like right here, you can drag them into Studio. Boom, I have every single character to exist in that game, basically. Look, we got all of them. Hell, they're obviously loading a little bit still. Oh, that's Lego. Good God. Yeah, as you can tell, we got all of them, including AI Tigray. I think he's at the back somewhere. Anyways, that's me digressing there. It's public domain at this point. And also, I discovered that I missed a few things. So, for my knowledge, Pixel9 stopped working on the game because people were berating him and overall trying to get at him for not releasing content. I'm pretty sure that's why he stopped doing it. That's respectable. If people were to do that to my game, I'd just tell them to wait and fuck off, but at the same time, I obviously think a bit differently. Dude, I can get where you're coming from. I can get where you guys are definitely all coming from, but at the same time, it's just how things work, bro. It's like, even like Jokemaster, he wasn't a good person, you still see people remaking those games. That was another point I saw in a comment a few seconds ago. Yeah, so I just wanted to add that to the video too. Thought it'd be a bit more important to say. If you mean, why do I remake it? It's because I like the game. Same here, as you can tell. Look, you commented there. He literally said not to. It's not even a big thing. 1 minute. Okay. Then this is not my fault. He doesn't like the game anymore because of his fans. Here we go. This is where it really gets a bit spicy, personally. It's because of someone, or some immature people like you who can't respect my decisions, that I dislike people remaking the VHS Archives, even though I wanted it to be forgotten. Yeah, like, I will explain my opinion in a sec. Just because he doesn't like the game and doesn't mean that you can steal his models or story without permission and give him half-ass excuses when getting called out for it. Literally illegal, by the way. Not illegal because the models are on Roblox Studio and it's public stuff. The VHS Archives isn't copyrighted and nor are the characters. But I can see where he's trying to come from. He's trying to defend Pixel9, I can get that.
This is really important, but I actually kind of agree where they're coming from there. If they want to remake the game, I personally think they should redo the models, because those are Pixel9's work, but at the same time, I think they are doing that. So that's good, but also maybe change up the music too. If I'm recalling right, it actually uses some of Pixel9's music, or wherever he gets the music from, so yeah, as long as they make everything by themselves, I hopefully don't think that should bother Pixel9. And if you are watching this, Pix, I am genuinely so sorry if it might sound like I'm being a dick. I'm genuinely not trying to. Like I already said, I look up to you. You're cool.
We do not allow remakes. I'm pretty sure this guy isn't really old enough to be chatting in my things anyways. Clearly take this, TVA, hang on. Take my further action. I'm going to kindly ask you to take your game down. You very chance to rebrand or remake the game. I'm pretty sure... 1 minute. Wait, who the fuck is this? Oh, okay. I think he's a bit young to be on YouTube, though. Here's what I said. Hey, Pix, look, I respect you a lot. I'm very much good at misspelling things. Let me just fix these along the way here. This is meant to say pork. I hope I'm spelling it now right. There we go. Pork is meant to say goated there. Bloody hell. I'm not very good at typing, as you can tell. And AI Tiger is awesome. But you have to understand... Favorite. How do I... Please fix it for me. There we go. But you have to understand that you cancelled a game that a lot of people loved, including me. It was one of my favourite Piggy fan games. I'm fine with you no longer wanting to continue it, but if other people want to, you should be honoured. All we want is to play a scary fan game. If you dislike it, just ignore it, man. Right. So you may be thinking, Brody, maybe that's not the right decision to make or right response. Hang on, let me just zoom out of this enough. I'd say that's about right for me. Right. Let's actually get into a game and we'll talk about it now. Right. So, I can understand where those guys are coming from. I can get it. I do completely understand, and I get that if he didn't want the game to be, you know, he didn't like the game, he didn't like the game. But here's what I think of it. Think about it. Piggy, The Results of Isolation. That game was taken, it no longer gets updates and can't get updates because the original creator, Jokemaster, he can't access it anymore. The game has been taken down. Well, not taken down. I don't even think you can play it, though. I'm pretty sure I'll have to take a look at that. Did they change the text of that? Anyways, I'm focusing on the wrong thing. Right. People like games. Right. I love the VHS Archives. It is possibly one of my favourite... I think it is my favourite Piggy fan game of all time. AI Tigray, the first few times I saw him, was horrifying. And one of my videos before this channel even existed was a fan-made recreation of the AI Tigray chase theme, Revenge to Rest. As you know now, I rebranded it to AI Penny's theme, because, well, I think it fits the design. AI Penny's literally inspired, same as Matt, the character I made, directly inspired from the Piggy VHS Archive style. I love that game a lot. I personally think that them taking it down, Pixel9 taking it down, that is completely understandable. I can get where he's coming from, and I understand that if you don't like it, he's fine to take it down. But you got to understand, there's always going to be remakes, even if it's for low roleplay thingies or whatever. If it's really low quality stuff that people are making, there's always going to be remakes. People are only remaking the game because they miss it and they want to be able to play it and they want to continue stuff. It's a fan-made recreation. I can understand if you don't like remakes, Pixel, but like at the same time, you've got to understand people are going to remake it. It was a loved game. You didn't like it, but we did. And I can completely understand where you're coming from too, but I really don't think it's a thing to complain about. That's just, it happens. Like I said, I feel like you should be more honoured than you should be sad. It's good that people are continuing the game. I mean, AI Tigray is literally in Piggy Rush, for Christ's sakes. You remade AI Tigray to the awesome new model, like, back in 2024, when the game was cancelled. And then you even brought the game back for a little bit. I mean, sure, it was a bit buggy and stuff, but you brought it back. And you even updated some of the stuff, because you gave AI Tigray's new theme into it, redid the refinery quite a bit, and you changed a lot of things up. You went back and edited the game for us, but then I don't know whether it was age restriction or not. I don't think you can play it anymore. It's just like, there's genuinely, that's what you come to expect it. People remade it because they missed the game. That's, you know what? Hell, I think I've been close to remaking it a few times. That's not even a joke either. I had genuinely thought about doing it. let's just escape this. Alright, so we can focus more on talking. I've joined my game, the Pizza Man's Piggy Customs, to show you an example of what I mean. AI Penny right there is a complete reference and nod to AI Tigery and how he looked in the VHS Archives. If I go down a bit more here as well, we'll also be able to see a character called Matt, who also has very similar sorts of feelings. What I'm trying to say is that no matter... it's happening. You called the person that did it immature. It's not really immaturity, it's more of a... people just like it and they want to see it back again. You may not like it, but sometimes that's just how things go. You can't expect everyone to follow your wishes. As much as it's probably a lot more nicer to follow people's wishes, you're not going to be able to... Not everyone's going to do it. Hell, like I already said, I'd love to remake VHS Archives in my own style. I don't really know what else to say. And the person, Gabe or whatever, it's nice that you're defending Pixel 9, but you can't exactly say we demand. You're not really part of it. You're just... it's nothing really to concern you. You shouldn't really be trying to get yourself involved with it. It's developer stuff. It's not... I shouldn't be getting myself involved with it, but it's happening... I'm involved because it's happening in my comment section on my video. So it's like... you know what? I'll even give another example. I'll say this. If I was to ever take the Pizza Man's Piggy Customs down, and someone was to go out their way and just, like, remake it, or hell, even use my models, even use, like, I don't know, AI Penny or whatever, I would be A-okay with that. Now, that's just my personal decision. But at the same time, it's like, there's genuinely... that people like it, they're going to redo it. It's simple. I'm literally just repeating myself. It's just how things are. It's just how things work. Like, hell, I'm even thinking of remaking Piggy PC Port. I'd love to see Pork back in action again, because I love that idea. But they can only play it from Friday Night Funkin' Piggy mods. But, yeah, that's my whole idea of this thingy. That's obviously my points I wanted to make. This is not the main video today. I'll find something else to upload. Thank you all so much for watching. Pixel 9 and the Piggy developer of Piggy VHS Archives remake. Please, I hope you watch this. I just want you to understand. I understand both sides of where you're coming from. I just wanted to share my light on it. And thank you all for listening so far into this video. If you would like to, please like and subscribe and turn on notifications. I've got my Discord link in the description. Pixel, I just want to say this before I go. Pixel 9, you're awesome. I'm sorry if I came across as I wasn't on your side. I idolize you because you've made some of the coolest piggy stuff known to man, in my opinion. But sometimes that's just how things go. Thank you all so much for watching.
Also, I want to say this here as well. The other remake, the remake dev actually hasn't really been involved. Like, he said his thing, but I don't think he's replied since the Pixel 9 thing. But at the same time, that's like 20 minutes old for me. I think, anyway. But, yeah, so I guess it's not really involving him. I guess it kind of is because he made the game, but at the same time, there's been a whole bunch of remakes.
And I'll see you all soon. Peace out, customers.